Wrestling Daze. Here I am in all my glory, in all my journalistic glory. Yes. What a wild ride, eh? What we touched the sun. We briefly touched the sun. We reached up and we caressed the surface of the sun. And do you know what? It didn't burn. It didn't burn. We touched the surface of the sun. And not only did it not burn, but we shone. We shone like a supernova with our scoop getting skills. Yeah. We can now legitimately sit here and say, collectively, we have made the wrestling world a better place. We can say that now. I can say that. Whatever happens now, I can walk away into the distance. I can wave goodbye to the wrestling world, which one day I am going to have to. And probably because I'll be cancelled. I'm hoping I get cancelled. I am looking to get cancelled. So I'm hoping that one day I'm going to wave goodbye to the wrestling world and they'll say, do you know what? Do you know what? He was awful. He was an absolute douche. I could not stand him. He was, honestly, some of his opinions sucked. Some of his opinions really sucked. I found his watch-alongs to be a chore. I found his reactions just cut through me. I thought his videos were a waste of time. But there was that one day where for about an hour, he did manage to get that scoop. He did get that scoop. That is what the people will say as I walk off into the distance. There'll be lots of cheering, lots of crying in joy. But they won't be able to say that I didn't contribute anything. They can't say that anymore. Yeah? They can't say that anymore. So it's been a big day. It's been a big day. Daze, you did get the scoop of a lifetime, says Brian. Brian, I know. I've just actually put a tweet out because there is a little bit of breaking news, which is, I think, very exciting news. And I don't know if you guys have seen social media, but I am going to reveal, if I just move this over, I have been nominated for 3 Scoopies. 3 Scoopies I've been nominated for. Scoop of the year overall. So that includes things to do with war, right? So war and other sports and politics, like basically overall general scoops. Yeah, scoop of the year overall. I've been nominated for best wrestling scoop, right? That's obvious. I think we all knew that was going to happen. Sexiest scoopster. Yeah, I'm up for that. Not obvious. Yeah. They've just been waiting for a chance to nominate me for that one. And this is the one that really, I think, has touched me the most. This is the one that I think I'm really going to... Well, I've already won it. And it's going to take pride of place on my mantle. The Scooby-Doo Lifetime Achievement Award. That's a big one. A lot of you won't know about the Scoopies because you're not really in with like journalism, but this is huge. This is absolutely huge. So the Scooby-Doo Lifetime Achievement Awards, mate, it doesn't get much bigger than that. The award ceremony is hosted by Scoop Dog, and who's been, at the forefront of journalistic ventures for a long time, and I think we could probably do a live stream from the event. It's going to be red carpet. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I think I'm on the table with Dave Meltzer, Sean Rossett, Wrestle Votes, Zero News, Brian from down the road. He's managed to make it. He's got a pretty big TikTok account where he just makes stuff up, but somehow he's been nominated. I don't know. I mean, you know what the wrestling news organizations are like. I'm on there with Sportskeeda. I'm on there with Dr. Featherstone, Boozer Wrestling, PW Insider. I think that's it. Oh, and I think Denise Salcedo's coming along because Sean's there. And I think that she's like his +1. I don't know who I'm going to take as my player. I've got a +1 as well. I'm going to take William Hensey. So William Hensey is going to come along with me to the Scoopies. And it is going to be so good. It is going to be so good. So, yeah, big news today. Honestly, big news. Which I managed to secure, of course. That's WWE basically confirming now in a now deleted tweet. Thank you very much. A now deleted tweet that AJ Lee is returning to the ring and they're hoping to have some merch before WrestlePalooza. Not my words. Not my words. The words of the World Wrestling Entertainment Shop X account, which is basically Vince. It's basically Vince. Vince has basically sat there, typed that out. So, yeah, it is amazing. So, feel free to shower me in praise. Feel free to send all your congratulations over. I'm ready to receive them. Nolan said, who's Dave Meltzer? Don't know. Some loser this year. I don't know if he's ever won a Scoopy, but he ain't getting it this year. Benny said, Daze, you are blowing up the internet. I got so many people, mostly men, that are talking about you. That is the story of my life, to be honest. With some love and hate for indirectly confirming the return. There's some hate? No, I don't believe that. On the internet? I don't think so. As far as I know, I'm universally loved. As far as I know, how could you possibly hate me for securing such a massive scoop? Do you know what I mean? I can't even begin to wrap my head around that, so I have to believe it's not true. This is where the big boys report scoops. Yes, dear Hen now said, Daze, you got blurred by Sportskeeda today. Very bad from them. Credit where it belongs. Do you know what? It's so far below me that I'm not bothered. I'm just not, it doesn't matter. Sportskeeda did take my scoop, did present it, and did blur my name out. Now, is that because they're feeling threatened by me that I am now an upcoming journalist getting all the hottest scoops? You're going to have to make your own minds up, right? I think the evidence is right there for you to see. Are Sportskeeda scared of Wrestling Daze, right? You're going to have to make your own minds up about that. But I've got the image of them blurring out my name for Unseen tonight. And it's pretty damning evidence, to be honest, that there is some fear coming from the Sportskeeda towers. I mean, the other thing is they might also do it with absolutely everyone. And it probably is just that. But I am favouring the first one, which is Sportskeeda fears Wrestling Daze. So, but honestly, it's so far below me. I'm up there flying with the journalistic gods. Do you know what I mean? I literally earlier today, I had tea with Disco Inferno. I had tea with Disco Inferno. Me and Disco sat down and we had some tea, and it was lovely, actually. It was lovely. Just had a little chat. And he is really big in the news world as well. So, yeah, and as I said, I've got the Scoopies coming up, and there's so much that's happening. Worrying about someone blurring out my name. Do you know what I mean? That's a little bit like Taylor Swift worrying that someone has scratched one of her CDs. It is just so, do you know what I mean? Do you think she worries about that? Do you think she worries that someone's bought one of her CDs and scratched it? That's, that she's put all that work into. Do you think Taylor Swift worries about that? I don't think she does. I don't think she does. So do you think I worry about one news outlet blurring out my name? Yeah, when all the other news outlets are still reporting it, yeah, and showing it and sharing it. It's so far below me. So far below me. So, Sportskeeda, if you're watching, you do you. Honestly, you do you. Don't feel threatened, because the good news for them is that I have also retired. So this was another one I announced today. Guys, I'm retiring as a Wrestling Scoops journalist. I began a few hours ago. I got a massive exclusive from WWE, and now I feel it's time to pass the baton to the next generation. I leave as arguably the greatest to ever do this. And somehow that got seen by nearly 250,000 people who I've not read all 85 comments, but I can only imagine it's a lot of "we agree." You are the greatest that's ever done this. You are the greatest. A lot of people saying, where is wrestling journalism going to be now that such a giant has left the game? Now that such a giant has left the field for the final time, where are we? And honestly, I think that's going to be something that people are going to have to work out. That's something that the wrestling world is going to have to try and figure out itself. So hopefully the dust will settle, and hopefully the wrestling news world can find its feet again. But I don't know. I found it, to be honest with you, I found it very, very easy. I just jumped in, got my exclusive, got out. If I jumped in and wanted to get another exclusive, could I? Yes. Yes. I mean, clearly me and WWE Shop have got a very close relationship. So I could go in and get any exclusive I want. I could find out anything. If you want to know what next year's WrestleMania card is, I could do it. WWE Shop will tell me. WWE Shop will tell me what next year's WrestleMania card looks like. I could find out who's going to win the Rumble next year. Right? I could find that out. But I don't want to ruin wrestling for people. People like being surprised. And I'm actually scared at how good I am at this. Sometimes, if you are so skilled at something, that kind of power can corrupt. And I don't want to be corrupted, to be honest. I don't want to ruin wrestling, and I don't want to become corrupted. It's better for all of us that I just walk away. So I have chosen to walk away. It's been a choice. Many have begged for me to stay. Many. But listen, I've done my work. I've managed to get the AJ Lee return confirmed when seemingly no one else could. Yeah, seemingly no one else could. But I've managed to do it. Obviously, all the other sites have jumped on it. Love that for them. Yeah, no problems. It's what we do with Unseen. In many ways, I just feel like I'm giving back, really. I just feel like all those that have kind of found out, you know, the little scoops in the past, the small ones, I just feel like I'm able to give them, maybe arguably the biggest scoop. I'm able to give that to them. So I feel like, yeah, there's a really strong relationship there now. A lot of love, a lot of respect. And you know me, guys, I don't want to really focus on it anymore. I don't really need to talk about it anymore. That's kind of that's everything I got to say, really. You know everything that's going on. And we will have a look in Unseen later. We'll have a look at the reaction. We'll have a look at who reported on it. I've got a whole scoop of the folder, right, which is just full of reaction. And I think it should make for a very enjoyable walk in tonight's Unseen. So very much looking forward to Unseen later. But we need to turn our attention away from being the king of journalism. We need to turn our attention over to Evolve. And Evolve has got some good matches and things on tonight. And actually, we did look at this yesterday. So if I can find, because obviously, which I can because I'm such an amazing journalist. I've got this from Mr. Stone yesterday. So we got Ice Williams taking on Super Sean Legacy. I don't really like the fact this is not filling the full screen. We need to fix this. There we go. That's better. That's better. So we've got Super Sean Legacy against Dice Williams tonight. We've got Kylie Ray against Mason Holiday. So that'll be okay. I mean, I like Kylie Ray a lot. I don't know much about Mason Holiday, although we have seen her before. Then we've got Harley Riggins and Jax Presley against Adrenaline Drip. So that's going to be a really good match because Adrenaline Drip have been really, really fun as a team. Cappuccino Jones, Jack Cartwheel, really, really fun as a team. So looking forward to seeing them in action again because last time we saw them, they were really impressive. Gave me Fraxium vibes. Not saying they were Fraxium, just saying they gave me Fraxium vibes. So looking forward to catching that. Right, Brian said, is Evolve not on YouTube? No, sadly it's on tomorrow. You need to get a VPN, and then if you've got a VPN, you can go to Tubi, and that's how I watch it. Actually, I've got my VPN turned on, but I haven't got Tubi lined up yet, so let me get Tubi lined up so that we know that is working. I mean, it should be. It works every week. And it is working now. There we go. Mate, every week I sit here and I look at this stuff and I'm like, why am I not watching this? We found that Bruno Sammartino documentary the other week. And I still have not watched it. I do this every week. And they've got all the Dark Side of the Rings on there as well. Honestly, I really rate Tubi. And they've got all the Osbournes episodes on there. And they've got Goodfellas. And they've got Sabrina the Teenage Witch. They've got Buffy. They've got S.H.I.E.L.D. Clueless. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Goodfellas. I, Tonya is a film I actually really want to watch. Oh, my Tubi is so flipping good. We should all be watching Tubi. Because what if this goes away? If this goes away, I'll be flipping gutted. Showtime at the Apollo, I don't know, but what is that? What is Showtime at the Apollo? Showtime at the Apollo. Comedy, music, and reality. 1987. It's a mixed bag. It's got comedians, musicians. That looks fun. I've never seen that. I don't think that's been on TV in the UK. Labyrinth. Mate, it looks so good. Need to check it out. Tubi's also got Wow Wrestling. Yes. Tubi is awesome, said Jason. AB said Tubi is awesome. Johnny said, Daze, hear me out. Okay. What if SmackDown, Becky Lynch comes out to AJ Lee's music? We save AJ Lee for the pay-per-view. And we don't see her until the pay-per-view. Well, the only thing I would say is, yes, there is a chance. I think, though, WWE seemed to have spoken, or news has leaked to the dirt sheets, that you don't want to miss Friday, right? And actually, WrestleVotes said, if I was close to Chicago, I would be getting a ticket. And maybe I'm reading a bit too much into it, but why would they say that if all that is going to happen is the match is just going to be announced? What if CM Punk comes out and says, you know, I've got a partner, I'll see you at... I mean, he's either got to mention her or she's going to come out. We're in Chicago, I believe, where they live. And I think they really do want people to know in advance that she's going to be at WrestlePalooza, because up until a few hours ago, not only was it the ESPN debut show, but it was also going up against AEW. And it's not doing that now. AEW have actually moved their show so that it doesn't clash with it anymore. But WWE obviously didn't know they were going to move that. So up until a few hours ago, it was also going up against AEW. So I think they've maybe looked at it and gone, right, we need people to know AJ Lee is going to be wrestling on this show. And so it would be a bit weird for him to just announce it on SmackDown and her not be there. So the general consensus is she is going to be there on Friday. I cannot sit here and tell you that is 100%. But the general consensus is she is going to be there on Friday. And it's 100%. I mean, I don't want to say 100%. I'm going to say 99.5. But that she is the mystery person. There's still people going, imagine it's Rhea. Imagine it's Bailey. Right? But I think they're only really saying that in jest at this point. This thing has moved so fast. This has moved so fast. There was no talk of AJ Lee until Becky Lynch low-blowed at Clash in Paris. And as soon as she low-blowed Clash in Paris, CM Punk, which was only, Sunday? I mean, we're sat here now, it's Wednesday. Sunday, that moment happened. Then the AJ talk started, and I was like, I don't want to get my hopes up. But then, honestly, as soon as you saw Becky slapping the taste out of CM Punk's match, and he says, you're going to regret it, I mean, we just went into overdrive. Then, of course, I get Scoop of the Year. And it's just pretty much, it's happening. This thing is actually happening. If she is not there on Friday, I will be really, really shocked now. Really shocked. We're in Chicago. People are buying tickets with that as an expectation. I haven't seen what the latest ticket sales are like, though, actually. We could have a look maybe at WrestleTix. Have a look and see kind of where we are with 6 hours ago. Current setup is 15,300. We've sold 15,292. There's 64 tickets left. And I'd imagine those are probably really expensive boxes or something like that. This is sold out. So I don't know if they're going to open up more segments or even if they can. But I mean, considering it's Wednesday and the amount of buzz that's been around today, I've got to think that if they opened up another couple of thousand, they would sell them. I mean, you've still got a couple of days, and the message is very loud and clear. Do not miss Friday's show. It's absolutely insane that I was going to be missing this Friday. It's mental, innit? I was not meant to be streaming Friday. I'm meant to be going off for a family thing where it's my cousin's kid's 18th. And as I said the other day, we don't have the biggest of families. You know, obviously a lot of like the grandparents have passed away. My mom only has one sister. My dad only has one sister. So, you know, it's not a massive family. So for one of the kids to be hitting 18 is a big deal. And so we were doing this kind of like family go away this weekend. And it's going to be good. I was looking forward to it. Little barbecue in the back of an Airbnb, little walks. It's quite close actually to a theme park. There's a theme park in the UK called Alton Towers, which is one of our biggest theme parks. I mean, it's nothing compared to you lot in America. I mean, it's good. It's got some decent rides. If you're into your theme parks, you may have heard of it, but it's not Disney. It's not Universal, right? But it's okay for what we've got. They are actually opening Universal over here. I don't know if you heard that, but Universal are opening a big park in the UK. It's meant to be opening by about 2031. And that's going to be one of the biggest in Europe when it opens. I think it's going to be about the same size as Universal in America, but just not including Islands of Adventure. If you include Islands of Adventure, then Universal's much bigger. But, you know, just the first Universal park, the main one, it's going to be about that size. Huge. Absolutely huge. If you've not seen, like, the plans and all the stuff for that, like, it's doing the rounds on the internet. So, yeah, I think Bedford it's going to be. Very exciting. Very exciting. I can't wait. I might even quit this and get a job there. But anyway, I might end up going there. Alton Towers on Saturday or Sunday. Haven't been for like flipping 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe even 20 years. And I'm only 21. So I was meant to be doing all of that. And now they've just gone and dropped one of the biggest moments of the year. And they're not really hiding it. I mean, they could easily come out. Punk could make a comment or post something that kind of dampens the chatter. It's none of that. It's none of that. The fires are raging, the fires are burning, and everyone's letting them burn. So, listen, Friday, unmissable. I think the stream's already set up. I do need to change the thumbnail and put AJ onto the graphic, but that's proving a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be, actually. I'm trying to get AI to help me with it so it looks a lot better than if I just do it. But AI just like, well, you're asking too much. I'm like, what? What? You can make websites? You can flip in, do apps and code, and you're telling me you can't just make me a thumbnail? Stupid man. Daze Meltzer was really in Egypt doing some journalism. Now he knows who built the pyramids. Yeah. He could find that out. I'm sure WWE shoppers got that information. I think that Daze Meltzer could probably get it out of them, to be honest. So who knows what they know, eh? They seem to be a fountain of information, so. Wrestle Andy, I hope you're doing well, buds. I hope you're doing well. Hannah said, Daze, congratulations on being a massive talking point in the wrestling world. It confirms that you are the illegitimate nephew of Dave Meltzer, Daze Meltzer. You are in the big leagues with Sap Salcedo. Shout out to you. I don't think Salcedo's got sources, has she? And she does a lot of interviews. I know that. I've seen like shorts of her doing interviews, and obviously I've heard her asking questions at the press conferences, but they don't even do them now, do they? Did you see the press conference for Clash in Paris? Very underwhelming. Like the post thing. After SummerSlam, they were actually outside and they had all the crowds behind them. They had all the people behind them. And that's when the crowds were chanting, "We want Cross, we want Cross." And Triple H was like, you want Brock, you got him. Well, this time they were in the ring as people were being told to sort of leave. I think security and everyone was telling the fans to get out the arena. I don't think they were allowed to just stay. So I'm pretty sure like they were trying to clear it all away, which meant that fans were being sort of ushered out as the pre-show was happening, or post-show was happening. And it only ran for 40 minutes. They had John Cena and Triple H, and I don't think they had any other guests. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's still, anything is better than the press conferences. I mean, they were just so frustrating. I don't necessarily blame the wrestling journalists because I know the questions sucked, but those were the questions they were allowed to ask. I think if those wrestling journalists had been allowed to ask anything, I think the questions would have been a lot better. But WWE was like, no, you can't ask that. I think they vet the questions in advance and they figure out what's going to get asked. And so they don't allow anything too juicy. So it sucked. I'm glad we've changed it, but I'm not convinced we found the right solution yet. James said, according to a certain YouTuber, they was accusing you of using AI for that. Oh, well, I don't know about a YouTuber, but there is a I do have a tweet about that actually. Here, can I show that work? Yeah, I mean, I've got my Scoop of the Earth folder. So Johnny said you're part of a conspiracy theorist now. So this is Nadji here, right? Nadji. Sorry, y'all, but that WWE shop reply is def an edited photo. At least that's what I see looking at the screenshot. I'm hyped for the return, but it's sad how bad people just want to be the first to ruin shiz for clout. I mean, it was a legitimate tweet that I showed on unseen. I even hovered over the top of the name at the top so that you could see it was from the official account. I mean, it was a legitimate tweet. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you could go back and look at unseen. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe people are sort of exposing themselves now a little bit for being a bit silly. Maybe this scoop's going to achieve more than I thought. Not only is it the biggest scoop of the year, but it's also exposing some of the less intelligent sides. I was trying to word that really nicely. Some of the less intelligent sides of the wrestling world, of the wrestling landscape. It's good, isn't it? It's really good. It's juicy. Get your teeth into this one. It's achieving all kinds of things. Even things I didn't dream. I just wanted to get the biggest scoop of the year, and I did. And now there's people that are coming out and just, I don't know, man, making themselves looking a little bit silly. But I mean, all I'll say is if he genuinely believes that, then genuinely believes that, you know? I mean, they did delete the tweet, in all fairness. So you can't go and find it, but there is enough people that reported it whilst it was active. So Fightful reported it whilst it was still up and available to view as a tweet. They reported it. Wrestle Purists reported it whilst it was up and active as a tweet. Anyone that was up at that time, I quote tweeted it so those people could see the actual tweet. I have since deleted that quote tweet because, well, there's no tweet that it's quoted anymore because WWE deleted it. But they didn't delete it until a good, I'd say probably 4 hours-ish until after it had been posted. I mean, it had been up for quite a while. So, I don't know. Perhaps I shouldn't be too harsh on people that, woke up and the tweet was already deleted. And they're, kind of thinking that it was all made up, whatever. But, I mean, yeah, it's pretty fun, isn't it? William said, Daze, you can just take it on the chin. It's hilarious and an honour at the same time. Oh, mate, I'm wallowing in it. I am like a pig in muck. And that is very much kind of how this feels, to be honest. Muck. That is wrestling journalism, isn't it? It's a mucky, dirty world. I suppose in a way, again, I'm going to give them a little bit more credit. You can understand why the thought process might go there as well, because there is a lot of stuff that gets made up. You know it, I know it. It's just, unfortunately, the people claiming that of this have read it wrong. So, Johnny said, Daze, WWE ID returns to Salt Lake City, Utah this Saturday night with Jack Cartwheel against Timothy Thatcher. The road to DC Dub 7-year anniversary is underway. Get your tickets. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. Steve said, Daze, do you remember a few months back I asked what the bigger return would be, Brock or AJ? You said AJ because you don't know how you would react if Brock came back. Now you've lived Brock return. Are you still saying AJ? AJ Lee? I would need to go back and see that conversation. Because if we're talking personally, I mean, I am so much more engaged in AJ's return. I am so excited. I have no interest in seeing Brock Lesnar whatsoever. No interest. I am not excited for his match whatsoever, right? And a lot of people are like, why do you feel that way? And the truth is that, yes, he is not accused of anything or being like charged with anything. You know, he's mentioned in the lawsuit, but he's not actually being prosecuted. So it's not about, oh my God, he's going to go to jail. He's, horrific and all this sort of stuff. It's more about, and this is, I think, what a lot of people don't take into consideration. I'm sure many of you do, and we've had this conversation, but I think there is a lot of people online that are not thinking about things this way. They're just not thinking about this. And the question is, what did he know? I don't know how many people were aware of the Janelle Grant situation. Obviously, Triple H is going to know that Vince was with Janelle. I think their offices were quite close. And I think there was quite a few people in the offices that knew that Vince was with Janelle. But Brock not only knew that, but he knew more because Vince was getting Brock to re-sign. And some of the sweetener for re-signing was, I can get you some material. I can get you some videos and pictures, and I can get you things, and I can sort out play dates and all this stuff, right? Brock is one of the only people, along with John Laurinaitis, that I'm aware of that actually didn't just know, but was one way or another involved. So it's not about what's he being found guilty of. It's not about, what did he do that's broken the law. It's about what did he know? What did he know? Did he know? Because she claims that all of this she was having to do against her will. She claims that she did not want to partake in these things. She didn't want to make that kind of material. She just wanted to be in a relationship with someone that she thought she had feelings for, and that's what she wanted. But because of Vince's position and his power, the allegations are he then made her do these things, otherwise she would lose her job, he would disgrace her, he would ruin her life, and so she felt pressured to do these things. Brock knew that that was going on, but I don't know if he knew that it was against her will. So the whole thing just makes me uncomfortable. I don't think it's unfair to sit here and say that makes me uncomfortable. I don't think that's crazy to say that. I don't think that's crazy. I don't think I'm overreacting. I don't think I'm blowing things out of proportion. I think it is perfectly reasonable to say that makes me uncomfortable. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know what was happening with that situation, but I know that a meet-up was arranged between Brock and her, and I know that material was provided from her to him, and he requested the material, and so he was involved. He was involved. So with that being said, it just makes me uncomfortable. So Brock coming back is of course shocking, but shocking because I didn't think they would bring him back. I didn't think TKO would want anything to do with Brock Lesnar and digging up all of that stuff. I didn't think they would want anything to do with it. I didn't think they'd want to touch it with a barge pole. So for me, AJ Lee, I'm so excited about it. AJ Lee for me is the biggest free agent outside of Punk. Brock, I have no interest in watching him and Cena. I am not excited about it whatsoever. Any kind of conversations about it will be kept relatively short, to be honest, because I'm just not engaged in it. I just don't care for it. I'm not interested in it. If the match got cancelled, I'd be thrilled. I don't care. I do not care. If anything, the match is an inconvenience. The fact that John has got to face Logan and then go into his next match, which is going to be Brock, is just such a horrific waste in my mind. There's people out there, though, that don't care about stuff like that because they just want to watch Brock. They're not bothered. It's not their lives. There's people out there that are like, what do I care? What do I care if you knew or didn't know? I'm not bothered. I just want to watch Brock Lesnar. Listen, if that's certain people's mentalities, I can't really argue that, can I? The only thing I can say is I don't feel that way as a person. You know, one of the barriers I have with Logan is I know that he has scammed people, and I know that he has done unsavory things on his YouTube channel. I know that maybe they were mistakes of a younger man, and maybe he has outgrown that, and maybe he has matured. But it still doesn't erase the things that I know that he has done. So I don't find watching his matches enjoyable because I don't have any emotional connection with it. The thing with wrestling is, and wrestling at its core, is you take a good guy, a bad guy, you put them in a match and you're meant to care and you're meant to want the good guy to win. That's wrestling at its essence, boiled down. Pro wrestling, that's what it is. That's what it became. Two people battling to prove they're the best. But pro wrestling adds a level of babyface and heel, good guy, bad guy element to it. Sometimes it can be good guy. Rarely it's bad guy. But most of the time it's good guy versus bad guy. You root for the good guy. You're emotionally invested. As a result, because you care, there's lots of drama in the match. Kickouts matter, the moves and all the stuff they're doing, the build, the selling. You've got to be emotionally invested to care about the match and the outcome and what's happening. I don't care about Logan matches because it doesn't matter if he wins or he loses. He's got a contract. If he loses to Cena, it doesn't matter. He's going to have another match soon. And the Cena match will just be moved on from. So if he loses, it doesn't hurt him. If it wins, it doesn't really matter. maybe he takes a step closer to a world title, but we've seen him get title matches out the blue anyway. He just goes up to a champion and says, I want a title match. And they go, okay, yeah, big star, let's go. I mean, I've seen him do that loads of times. He's only had 23 matches, something like that. He's already had about 2 title matches, maybe even more, like for the top title. And within them 23 matches, he's competed for the mid-card title, won it, had a little run. I mean, within them 23 matches, you've got a few Royal Rumbles, you've got a couple of world title matches, matches against massive legendary names, mid-card title runs. These are the only matches he's had. And think of the absolute endless flipping opportunity this guy keeps getting given. It's stunning. It is stunning, right? And for me, like wrestling, you're meant to have emotional connection with it. I don't have an emotional connection with it. Not Logan's matches. I think I could a little more at the start when he was a celebrity, and I just was like, he's come in, he's done a great job, now he's going to go away. He ain't going away. And he keeps telling us this, I'm not going away, you better learn to love it. Well, I ain't. How about that? Scoopster of the year ain't loving it, and ain't going to learn to love it, right? And in regards to Brock, I feel the exact same way. Yeah, don't love it. I don't love it. Feel uncomfortable. I hope there is more information that comes out that categorically helps us, learn that he was not aware of stuff. But I wasn't a big fan of what Janelle Grant's team came out and said. They came out the day after Brock had returned and said, we're really looking forward to getting all of the details out in court, including those of Mr. Lesnar. They didn't come out and say, Mr. Lesnar is of no concern or interest to us. We wish him all the very best. They didn't come out and give their blessing. They came out and said, we're looking forward to going to court, and we're looking forward to getting all the details out, including those involving Mr. Lesnar. So you go, oh, well, doesn't give me a vibe that they're thrilled that he's returned, does it? So again, wrestling, it's about emotional connections. It's about caring. And this is why when you get like singles guys in tag matches that don't mean anything, it's very hard to get invested. When you got tag team guys in singles matches, it's very hard to get invested. There's no way of connecting with the match because it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter. We could turn the telly off and walk away, and it ain't going to mean anything who wins. It doesn't matter. And, that is a bit of a problem. And to waste 2 matches when we could have done John against AJ Styles, So, I mean, we could have done John against Finn Balor. We could have done John Cena against Johnny Gargano, which I would have loved. Because Johnny, for me, is, I think, the best of NXT ever. I think, everyone's going to have a different answer. Some people will say Finn Balor, some will say Bayley or Asuka or whatever. But Johnny Gargano was delivering 5-star matches in developmental. I can think of about 3 or 4 that he delivered. And I don't know that there was anyone that delivered as many until Gunther came along. I think Gunther was the next person that delivered matches of that quality from developmental. And we should get the Gunther match. Rumours are that's going to be John's last match in December. But I don't think we're going to get John against Johnny Gargano. And I would have personally loved to have seen that. I would have loved to have seen him against Austin Theory, because I think Theory was really damaged when John faced Theory. And I think for Theory to now, a few years later, get another match with John, and this time maybe look better in the build and show development, show that he's grown, that to me would have been interesting. I definitely would have been interested in that. AJ Styles is a no-brainer. Finn Balor is a no-brainer. I think Trick Williams over Femi would have been nice. Javon Evans would have been really interesting if we want to showcase like some of the future. Some people said they wanted Dominic Mysterio. I don't know if we're going to get the Drew McIntyre match, but that will be a travesty if we don't get John against Drew McIntyre. I feel like there's a pretty healthy list of people we could have had instead of what we did at Clash in Paris, and then, what we're doing with Brock Lesnar. But listen, that's my feeling on it. Like, I know that there's people that are going to have different opinions, and that's okay. That is okay. Opinions make the world go round. So it's totally fine if you don't agree with that. But that is my honest opinion, which it might not be the most popular opinion. I have no idea. But it is my honest opinion. And I think that when it comes to doing streams, and certainly when it comes to these conversations, I put a high price on honesty. I put a high price on, using this platform to talk the truth, or what I perceive to be the truth, or certainly my truth, and I put a high price on that. And I think I'm in a really fortunate position whereby I loved working in retail. Like, genuinely, I loved it. I really loved my job that I kind of walked away from to do this. And obviously I've been away from it from a long time. But if this did, for some reason, fall apart, if something went wrong in this fall, I would be so happy to go back to that job. Or a job that's similar. I really could have spent my life doing that job. I really enjoyed it. So this is one of those where I feel very blessed, where I can tell the truth, or my truth. I don't have to say things to be popular. I don't have to say things that I don't really believe in. I can be honest because, again, if the worst case scenario hit and I get cancelled, or people disagree and they leave the channel or something, I'm not going to say they're going to do that after what I've just said, but I mean, in general, it's all right. It's okay. I've lived a life where, before I even got into YouTube, where I've got some skills, I've got a resume that I can fall back on. I've found something I love doing. So I'm very, very blessed in that regard. I do feel sorry for young YouTubers, actually, that maybe have not lived a life and have just left school and thought to themselves, I'm going to do YouTube. Because if it ever falls apart for them, what's their plan B? What are they going to go and do? What's their life going to be like if they're on YouTube? Because what's the hook to a girl doing these days? I have no idea. But what does hook to a girl do now? I mean, she's made money, but that ain't going to last her a lifetime. So she's going to need to do some sort of job, I'd imagine. So, what does a hook to a girl do if you end up getting cancelled and the bubble bursts? So, but I've never even had a bubble. That's the great thing about being at my level. I'm not big enough to have created a bubble. So if anything bursts, it ain't going to burst that big. So William said, Daze, you can be honest because you have I and James. We also speak the truth. So you can say whatever you want. We say way worse. Yes. I just know that, like, when we get into serious conversations, I mean, look, when it comes to opinions of, like, who do you think's going to win this? You can sort of say, and who cares? Do you know what I mean? Who's going to win out of EO, Stephanie? I don't know, Stephanie. Ain't no one going to be upset about that. Or if you go EO, no one's going to care. But if you get into some bigger topics, like the Janelle Grant stuff and things like that, yeah, that's where things can get a little more spicy, can't they? Because that's where the emotions become a lot stronger. And so that's where you've got to kind of tread a little careful. And I really don't think my opinions are that outlandish, to be honest. I really don't think I'm saying anything that's like that revolutionary. I'm not a big, crazy, revolutionary person, really. I think I'm pretty down to earth. But, yeah, you never know. Like, Jesus Christ. There's people thinking I'm making up tweets just to get clout. Do you know what I mean? So you never know kind of how things are going to be perceived, how things are going to be twisted, or kind of what's going to happen in the wacky world of professional wrestling. Josh, shout out to you. Are you going to be watching SmackDown? No, I've moved stuff around, buds, and I am watching SmackDown. Marshman said, Hook 2, a girl partnered with Jake Paul, scammed people with a rug pull meme coin. Yes. I'm aware of the situation. I personally don't know that she knew that it was going to be a rug pull. It's very hard to believe that you have no fame, no platform, nothing, Then you get a platform, you get fame, you get notoriety. And then one of the first things you do is go, I tell you what, should we scam all these people? That's kind of hard to think that would be a thought process, you know? I mean, you wouldn't even... it's hard for me to think that even after several years that you would do that, right? That you would do that at all. But to do it as quick as what she did, I mean, I sort of feel like it's probably more likely that someone saw her and went, right, we can take advantage of this girl. She's just become a star. She's got a following. Let's get a meme coin, hook to a coin. And so they've gone through and gone, do you know anything about crypto? And she's gone, no, I don't know anything about crypto, right? That's my hook to a girl impression. Hook to her, like that, right? And she's gone, no, I don't know nothing about crypto. And they've gone, right, well, this is it, basically. You can have a coin that works online and all your followers can buy it. And over time, it'll like go up in value. So all your followers will make money. And she's like, gee whiz. Well, that sounds swell, right? That's what I was pretty much in the room at the time, right? And that's what she said. She's like, yee-haw, sign me up, buttercup. That sounds tickety-boo, right? And so they've gone, yes, come on, we've got this girl. And so they've launched it. It's flipping crashed. Everyone's lost their money. And she's going, oh, gee whiz. Well, this was not meant to happen. I was told everyone would go and make money. Like that. I don't know. She doesn't strike me as a flipping criminal mastermind. Do you know what I mean? I'm all right with her getting cancelled. Do you know what I mean? I mean, she milked the hook to her thing for, a good amount of time. So, I mean, I ain't no problem with people going, do you know what? You should have known better. I can't believe we trusted, this woman with our financial money, right? Oh, well, that is on you as well, to be honest. She's known for the catchphrase hook to her. Do you know what I mean? At what point did you think, yes, that money I've worked so hard to get, I'm going to give it to that girl. So I do think at that point, there is a little bit of looking in the mirror that needs to be done. But I don't know that she's a flipping criminal mastermind. I think she just was out of her depth, to be honest. I think she was just out of her depth. So, yeah, bubble definitely burst for her. And I don't know what she does going forward now. I honestly, I do feel sorry for those people that lost money, of course. I mean, it's the same as Logan Paul and CryptoZoo. I mean, exactly the same happened to him. She gets cancelled. He doesn't. He seems to be able to weather these controversies. I mean, his followers lost a lot of money. Her followers lost money. His followers lost money. She's cancelled. He's flipping competing in WWE. The math just don't math, does it? It is stunning. His ability to survive and weather these storms is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I don't know what team he's got around him, but it is very, very impressive. And I'd imagine very expensive. But I'm sure controversy is not that far away. I'm sure there'll be another summit that will rear its head at some point. But anyway, let's turn our attention, shall we, to be. How long we got? We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Is it there? I've got August 27. I haven't got it yet. Have you guys got it? James said, the way I see it, people just aren't mature enough to handle those types of discussions. They don't belong here. The first place they should find their place that's for them. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, they're not conversations I massively enjoy. I think, honestly, I made a decision very early that I would not shy away from any kind of conversation because I just think that anything can happen in wrestling. I mean, look at Benoit. If we were streaming when the Benoit incident happened, how do you go, oh, no, we don't talk about that? I mean, I don't see how you can say that. You're going to have to talk about it. And so, you know, the Vince thing is one of the closest we've had in regards to like a controversy, a massive controversy like that. I mean, there's been other controversies, but that's probably the biggest we've had since we've streamed. So I made a decision early on that I wouldn't like shoot things down and be like, no, we don't do that. Maybe I should have done that. Maybe that should have been my approach. Maybe that would have been the smarter thing to have done. But I think if something big happens in the day, people want to share their thoughts about it. They want to have a conversation about it. I also think as well, there's so much stuff out there that I see that strikes me as, I don't want to say uneducated, but I think there is a lot of opinion out there that are probably from kids. I mean, you just don't know who a lot of these accounts are being run by. Honestly, you might be shocked if you saw the faces behind the actual accounts as to like, what life experience have these people got, right? How old are these people? Some of them might even be bots, might not even be real. So you just, social media is faceless. You never know what you're dealing with or who you're dealing with. And I think I made a decision early that obviously I'm on camera. People can see who I am. They can hear how I talk. They can learn a bit about me. They know that I've, you know, lived a life. I've got some sort of brain power. Granted, only little, but when I did turn that brain power to getting wrestling scoops, I ended up getting the biggest of the year. So, you know what I mean? I've got something going for me. So, I think this is hopefully a place that can provide a perspective, but everyone should seek out other perspectives. Don't just take my word for everything. Right, I'm trying to get this working and it ain't working. Wrestling Danny said, I brought Edward Brown's NFT. That was actually a good investment. And I got Hensy Coin. And I got Daze's $100 tech service. Were any of those scams? Hey, do you think anyone signed up for Sasha Banks's thing? I wonder if they did. I bet they did. Hey, is this working, kids? Has anyone... No Evolve episode, said Johnny. Okay, that's good. Johnny, thank you. I'm sat here just going refresh. You know, here's me going, I've got some degree of brain power and I can't even find this week's episode of Evolve. So, I mean, I ain't got that much brain power, have I? Guys, shall I ask WWE Shop where Evolve... Hey, WWE Shop. Where's the latest episode of Evolve? They'll know. They know everything. Scoopy scoop scoops. Trini said, if you can't have a rational conversation about a topic, then just don't speak on it. But you can't want to speak and only hear echoes of yourself. Others have opinions just as you, says Trini. It's a good point. Yep. I think that's very, very fair. $99 and it was automated, said Glotness. Was it automated, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know it was automated. Where is... No episode yet, said Shakeem. James, shout out to you, buds. Respect. King Notorious said some like smelling their own farts. Well, we all do, in all fairness. Any questions? Just ask WWE Shop. They seem to tell you everything, said Chris. I know. I'm getting close to asking them, to be honest. I mean, it's already 3 minutes late. Yeah? It's already 3 minutes late. Daze, there is a bit of fear that if the news was leaked already, WWE might stall the AJ Lee return. I don't think so. Because WWE are in Chicago. People are obviously buying and snapping up tickets. And, there's been over 1,000 or so sold since Raw. They're sold out, as we looked earlier. And, yeah, I think WWE I think they don't mind the buzz, honestly. I think WWE don't mind this because I think they do want everyone to know that she's coming in, because I think they want everyone to be aware this is happening, so they watch WrestlePalooza. They need WrestlePalooza to be a big success because it's the first one on ESPN and it was going up against AEW. So they need this thing to work and land. Oh, hello. Is it there? Is it there? Is it there? Is it there? Hang on. I swear it's there. No. Oh my God. There was an arrow that just appeared, and when I clicked it, it still did not move the episodes. Guys, what's going on? What the hell is going on? Have we got any... If we search Evolve, people talking about it online. Let's search Evolve. It's go time. Evolve. To be. I mean, that's probably not a great sign of viewership, is it? It's probably not a great sign of viewership that no one is talking about the fact that Evolve. There's only one person talking about Evolve on X, and they were just saying it's time for Evolve. I'm so excited. It's not there. Hey, at WWE Shop, do you know where the latest episode of Evolve is? I thought it aired on Tubi, but it isn't showing and is now 6 minutes late. Guys, I've got a WWE source, someone that I've got internally that gives me a lot of information. I'm just going to hit them up, and I'm just going to see what they say, right? So I've just dropped them a quick little message. They normally get back to me, but it does take about half an hour. So... we'll just have to wait and see if I do get a response from my source. But I have asked the question. And we'll have to see. I wouldn't be shocked, though, if I'm not on some sort of WWE Shop block list. I wouldn't be surprised if WWE Shop have got my face backstage in their little area, in their warehouse. And they're like, do not respond to this guy. Do not. It's just literally me, a picture of me, and a picture of Tony Khan, and that's it. We're the only two people that they're told they're not allowed to respond to anymore. All I ever got out of Daze's Insider was a Bray Wyatt t-shirt. That's not bad. That's not bad. Wait, did last week start with Kendal, Gray, Wendy, Choo? Yes. August 27th. It's still not on. It's still not on. Let's go. Tubi. So this is the latest one. Look, August 27th. If I refresh. Hang on, let me pause. August 27th still. And I've got no... Got an arrow that'll go back. Yeah. Seen all these. Loved them. I enjoyed all of them. But if I go forwards... Tell you what, there's quite a bit for people to catch up with now, isn't there? That is still just the latest one. What if I go Robert Stone? Has he got a message? Robert Stone speaks about to be. Are you ready for Evolve tonight? Well, it says now. It's got this time. Let's have a look again. No, what the flip? What's happening? Oh, God. And it always takes my source about half an hour, so I don't even have... I could get the answer to this. But it's just going to take me a bit of time. Oh, I'm retired as well. Daze, I just don't think it's going to air tonight, said Sean. Why won't it air? Maybe there's no Evolve and they lied to us, said Johnny. Why would they lie? Oh, God. Do you remember when they just moved it, UK, and it just didn't air? Oh, God. What if it's been cancelled? What if they've just cancelled it? Oh, God. What's happening? Yeah, look, we've even got Opala kicking off. Opala, I'm liking your tweet. Not being able to watch Evolve live sucks. Triple H, can we from the UK get Evolve live, please? They can't even get it in America, bud. They can't even get it in America. Mark said you're blocked, Daze. Don't pass go. Don't collect 200. I could be blocked. 19 hours ago, Robert Stone was like, the countdown is on. Pete Rosenberg said we got a big night on Evolve. Oh, that keeps catching me out, that does. Oh, gods. Keeps catching me every time. I keep seeing an arrow. And I'm like, oh, it's there, right. I can press it. And then I get there and the arrow disappears. The results are online. Yeah, but I want to watch the graps. No Steam Pig. No Steam Pig. Oh, Steam Pig. Steam Pig. Steam Pig. Steam Pig. It's been cancelled. Stupid Tubi, said Chris. Where is Evolve, said Benny. I don't have Evolve. No one has Evolve. If I don't get Evolve, no one gets Evolve. Yeah? If I don't get it, none of you get it. They're saving it delayed on... They're saying it's delayed on X. Oh, are they? Money worth monster. Thank you. Where is that then? Is that on WWE? Or do we go Evolve? Let's have a look. Evolve latest. Great point. That's one. Latest episode Evolve is not on Tubi. Next episode of Evolve is not showing up. Wrestling Daze asking WWE Sharp. Honestly, there really is not many people talking about this. I reckon there's only us that watch it. We've got the whole Evolve community right here going, where's the show? Where's the show? Oh my God. I wanted to watch Kendal Grey. And she's not even on. She's not even on the show today. But I was going to tune in and hope. I wanted to watch Steam Pig. And he is not on the show. Oh, could you imagine Kendal Grey against Steam Pig? Dream match. Dream match. And we're not getting any matches. Daze, you are in the 5%. Did anyone else see that Stream East got shut down? Yes. I've never even heard of Stream East, you know. Never heard of it. Steam Pig, Steam Pig. I wonder if I'm Stream Pig. Could I be Stream Pig? Streampig.com. I could be Stream Pig. He could be Steam Pig. I'll be Stream Pig. Oh my God. I should get Jason Baker to make me a mask. Jason, make Stream Pig a mask. That might be my new persona. I've just been Daze Meltzer, and now I might become Stream Pig. I wanted to see Steam Pig in action. Hopefully next time, said Chris. Johnny said, Daze, I've just tuned into Dynamite Watch Along. Sorry to hear that, but sorry to hear you've done that to yourself. I did have someone get in touch with me actually going, why are you doing WrestlePalooza Don't you know that AEW is on the same day? And that's a way better promotion. I did get someone sending me that message. And it's like, bless. You want me to miss AJ Lee coming back? You want me to miss AJ Lee so I can watch Julia Hart? Is that what you want? That's what you want. That's what you're asking me to do. Yeah? That is what you are asking me to do. I didn't respond. Where's my scoop? Where's my insider? Let's have a look. Come on, WWE shop. Stop making him wait. Yeah, that's right, Blake. I think they've fallen out with me. Johnny said, Daze, I'm saying you should turn this into a Dynamite watch. No, I'd rather sit here and wait. This is better. I would rather sit here with no wrestling, waiting for Evolve, than turn this into a Dynamite watch along. Yeah? And if we have to sit here in silence, we'll sit here in silence. Right? If we have to watch old episodes of Evolve, we'll end up doing that. Right? But we're going to sit here and we're just going to sit in silence and we're just going to think about what a great day this was. How I turned the wrestling world upside down on its heads as we wait for the new episode of Evolve to drop. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to sit here and wait. And keep pressing refresh. Because eventually we might get a show. What if we don't? What if they don't actually drop a show tonight? What if they don't? At what point do we actually walk away? We're not doing Dynamite. Silly. But at what point do we walk away? And at what point did WWE actually answer me? And why is no one from Tubi or anywhere fixing this? Guys, you need to take to social media and you need to make your voices heard. Pete Rosenberg said, big night of Evolve on Tubi. Me and Mr. Stone on the call. Refresh, said Steve. Oh, what are people saying? They got it. Yes, it's there. You're right. Ah, right. Okay, it's there. It's there. Guys, you're right. Oh, my God. It's there. I need to delete that message. I don't need WWE. They take too long. I've got a really great source, but they do just take a little bit too long to respond to me. Right, it's here. It's here. This is what you're looking for, right? We're going to get started. In fact, we might as well just get started and then you lot can like catch up because I'm sure you've just been sat waiting as well. So I am going to press play right here. Look there. Okay. To be. I've started. Dun. Then I bet we don't even get an apology now. Okay. Forever. Little pause. Little pause. Together. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Let's go. Nikita Lyons. Last week. We had a championship match last week, didn't we? Carmen Petrovich. Chantal Monroe. I think there was a few that stood out actually last week. Daze, did you get Tubi ad skipper? No. I did get sent one from, I think it was Johnny, which I did try to download, but it says that it's no longer available. So I was like, oh. Because Johnny sent me an open source one that was meant to be really good. How did you guys get it? Just refreshed. Refresh, bud. Refresh. Daze, the year is 2075. You're about to retire. You're wearing a salmon pink beanie. Oh, wait. And then all of a sudden, curses the fans and say, I'm never going to retire. That'd be great. Jackson Drake doing push-ups. Kissing the belt. Heartbreak Drake. Right, boom, boom, boom. Here we go. I'm a G like Ali. I wonder if this is Def Rebel or if this is an actual song. Oh, my phone's dead, otherwise I'd Shazam it. I'd listen to that whole song. It might not be any more than that, though, to be honest. Here's Super Sean Legacy. He, in my mind, should be the Evolve champion. I don't know why we've not made him Evolve champion. I can only imagine it's because we're going to have him chase the title, or we thought that he was ready to be called up. Ah, that's pretty fun. High fives the kid, but did it in a very humorous way. Love that for him. Sean Legacy in the ring. My phone's at 75%, said Johnny. Oh, well, look at you. I'm thrilled for you. Sean Legacy. Ah, boom. It's great. I like Sean Legacy. I used to have hair quite similar to his, actually. So he's taking on Ice Williams. Ice. I mean, you'd imagine his graphics would be ice, cold, snow. What, instead of whatever that is. Cutter boy. I like the fact he talks, though, on his entrance. Ah! Ice. Well, I think there's something to this guy. Why have we got rid of him? What was the decision, I wonder? I mean, listen, they know what they're doing. But he's come out with some energy. He looks a little like Swerve, doesn't he? He's got a bit of a Swerve vibe about him. I don't mind the ice. Don't mind that. We could totally have improved his presentation, though, but you could say that about the majority of wrestlers here, because they're just kind of throwing a few things together, really. I don't think they've really thought through everything for this presentation. They'll probably evolve stuff as things are going by, as time goes by. I tell you, though, it'd be so fun if any of these go on to be WrestleMania main eventers, to go all the way back to when they were on Evolve. That'll be so fun. I mean, that'll be like Roman when he was in FCW doing the leaky stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like that footage as well. I can't remember if that was on the network. But, like, you know, there was lots of FCW footage, because that was a TV show in the Florida area, and that was NXT before NXT. And, you know, that was where Seth spent the majority of his time. Ambrose, Roman, Usos, Naomi, they were spent the majority of their time FCW. So some of that footage would be amazing. It'd be great to like see that. I don't remember there being lots of that footage on the network, though. Right now, Sean Legacy in control. Right now, again, Sean Legacy working on the arm. Telford Mayor, shout out to you. Dazzling Daze, please come home. It's late. I am home. I'm back from Paris, as you can see. Back to lovely Telford. Market Drayton. Super Sean Legacy looking to get back to his winning ways. Looking to get back to his winning ways. Over against the ropes. Shakeem, shout out to you, my friend. Shakeem with a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee. Keeping the energy levels high. And I think Sean Legacy could do with a cup of coffee as Chop comes in there by ice. He's got Sean Legacy back in the corner. Chop coming in there by ice. Days, picture this. Seth Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Becky AJ for the IC at Mania 42. Yeah, I mean, that would be really fun. I'd be down for that. It's a shame that it would be for the IC title for AJ, but it is a belt she's never held. And I suppose, you know, give her a run with that before she then moves on to the top title. You don't have to go top title straight away, do you? So, I don't know, actually, I say shame, but perhaps it's actually secretly perfect. Bow and arrow there by Sean Legacy. Bow and arrow. One good thing about Heart Attack right now is that I could get away from you. I feel like I've missed out on something there. James, I hope you're well, and I hope you don't have a heart attack, because it would really affect my views. You are very loyal. I think you pretty much attend all the streams, so do you know what I mean? The channel would take a big knock if you did suffer a heart attack. Ice Williams, Super Sean Legacy, Legacy down. Ice Williams coming over, raining down some blows. Jack Cartwheel is going to win the Royal Rumble one day, said Johnny. I'm good, said James. I nearly had a heart attack. It's good, James. Glad to hear it. James, are we going to see our new goalkeeper this weekend? Please respond. I can't because I'm at a family thing, but... Suplex. Maybe I can, though. Maybe I could put the match on. Kick coming in there by Legacy. And another kick. Standing moonsault. Connects. 1, 2. No joy. Match is okay. Crowd are not massively taken. They're there, though. Here we go. Legacy going over the top. Cool. Quite a high crossbody. Days, how was your day? I'm very excited for Friday. Same, buds. Yeah, my day was good, thank you. I am also excited for Friday. Okay, I've got... Oh my God, they love these American Home Shield adverts. It's got that woman. She, I think, does Saturday Night Live. I've seen her on Last Week Tonight as well. FanDuel advert. Just seeing a load of guys down a bar. Being a bar owner could be quite fun, but I don't think it would look as fun as that advert makes it look. You have to deal with hassle, don't you? But you know what I mean? You're never alone if you're a bar owner, apart from when you're closed. Or it's dead. But he had a busy sports bar on the advert I just watched for FanDuel. What's this? Special Forces season premiere on Fox. Special Forces, the world's toughest test. AAA. What's this an advert for? Worlds Collide. Oh God, we got that coming up as well. Forgot about that. Worlds Collide. Friday, September 12th. That's straight after SmackDown, isn't it? Jeez, Lewis. How are we going to do that? How are we going to do reactions and reviews when we've got 2 shows to watch in a row? Right now, Ice Williams on the outside of the ring. I don't know. I can't even begin to wrap my head around that. Coldest on the planet. Apparently, Lamens will not be the #1 keeper. Well, a Turkey club and Saudi could take Anana on loan. So what? That other keeper that I can't pronounce his name is going to be our #1. No. I ain't buying that. Headlock. Headlock by Ice Williams. Days, it's all about Friday and AJ Lee. That is so true. Oh my God, I just lost light. I just lost light. Light just left me. I'm in the dark. Shot coming in there by Sean Legacy. Guys, I'm in the dark. What's going on? Shot coming in again there by Sean Legacy. Kick to the midsection. Another boot coming in by Sean Legacy and another big boot. I'm going to have to try and turn this torch on. If I look a little bit darker than normal, it's because my light has just gone off. There we go. It's faultless, isn't it? Drop kick there by Sean Legacy. It's better. There we go. Shoulder up. Days, pay your light bill. Guys, this is how hard it is. Yeah. This is how hard it is being a wrestling YouTuber, right? I can't even afford electricity. So now I'm at the point where I'm having to, like, improvise. Right now we've got Ice Williams over against the rope. Sean Legacy coming round the back. And he is trying to pick him up on his shoulders. Got him up on his shoulders. The light's back. He's got him up and no. He's looking to suplex him. Picks him up. Oh, look at that. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Ice Williams. Kick out by Sean Legacy. They're giving this match time, aren't they? They're giving this match time. Are you trying to tell a scary story? I just think for some reason do you know what? We do have some electrical problems, and one of the circuits is playing up. I think actually the power should have completely gone off there, but for some reason it hasn't killed everything. Just my light, which is a bit strange. Doesn't matter though. We're locked into Sean Legacy. Ice Williams. He's trying to get a... Oh, look at that. Crossface being applied here by Sean Legacy. Ice Williams down. These two really battling away. Obviously, we know that Ice Williams is no longer with WWE. He's trying to reach over to the ropes. Legacy dragging him back. Kick out there by Ice Williams. Back elbow there by Legacy. Going up on his feet. He's looking to pick up. Williams down. 1, 2. Kick out by Ice. Legacy on the outsides. He's going to go up over springboard splash, but Ice moves out the way. Ice now is seated. He's urging Sean to go up. Connects, yeah, drives Sean Legacy down. Legacy getting back up. Williams, super kick, nice. 1, 2. Oh, could you imagine if Legacy loses this? Imagine if Legacy loses to someone that's now no longer in the program. PM Stevie Turner is going to select the new #1 contender tonight. Sean Legacy down. Ice going to the outside, climbing up. Right now, we've got uppercut coming in there by Legacy. Legacy is climbing up. We're looking for a superplex. Shot coming into the midsection there by Ice. And again, Legacy lands on his feet. Legacy coming over, jumps up, looking for a Spanish fly. Gets it. Legacy to the outside, looking to springboard. And the splash connects. 1, 2. Oh, kick out. Jeez. Kick out. It is turning into a classic. Did Ice get released? Yeah. It was announced the other day. Or reported the other day. Back elbows there by Ice Williams. Sean Legacy to the outsides. Right now we got a kick coming in there by Sean Legacy. Sean Legacy is looking to springboard, goes up, springboard. Ice goes against the ropes. Legacy on that top rope. Ice, boom, side of the heads. Legacy comes in. Right now we've got Ice climbing up. Perched on top. And roll through there by Ice. Drop kick coming in by Legacy. Charging him. Enziguri kick by Legacy. Is that what he calls it? Shambles. That's his move. That is a sick move, isn't it? It's like an AA into a net breaker. And he calls it shambles. Well, there we go. It is a win for Sean Legacy. Sean Legacy gets that sweet, sweet dub. Let's get a... let's get a poll. What do people think of that match? Bang. Daze, why do you keep sending me these dating ads? If you want a date, just ask, says Corey. I'm just hoping you'll get the hint. I'm not brave enough to outright ask, but okay. You're on the right track. Chewy is talking to Sean. The Evolve Championship is the goal. I just want wins. I want to get my mind right. Oh, here's Idris Anofi. Look at that. Get up, man. Look at that. Idris Anofi coming out. Sean. I'm so proud of you, Sean. What is he wearing? Someone else. You suck, Idris! I agree, you're not ready, said Idris. I find Idris very entertaining, very charismatic. Allow more to give you some advice. I don't think she will announce him. Surely she's going to announce her babyface. Babyface, I just don't know. That was a fun match, said Chris. I appreciate you coming out here, Idris. Okay, few words being exchanged between Idris and Sean. Idris pushing Sean. Sean pushing back. We got locker room Security coming down. Trying to separate these two. Okay, here's Kylie Ray. So we're clearly on a collision course between Idris and Sean Legacy. Okay. Oh. She's honored to share the ring with Mason Holiday. That match next. Kylie Ray, Mason Holiday next. Idris Enofe. That was fun. Surprised they released Ice. I have seen a lot less from a lot more, said Steve. Yeah, same. I agree. I wonder, you never know though, do they, you, about how hard people are training? I mean, I don't want to, say anything or paint a picture that's not true. But if you look at their in-ring work and it looks good, you kind of go, okay, well, it doesn't appear to be that. So what would it be? What would it be? It could be a number of things, couldn't it? Could be that they're difficult to work with. Could be that they're not applying themselves in training. Could be they've had a run-in with a coach. Could be that they're at a certain level, but they've been at that level a long time, and it's an all right level, but they're just not progressing. Could be something along those lines. Could be that his look is maybe something they feel they've already got, and they just don't need that look, It's loads, hundreds of reasons as to why. Thousands. I don't know what it would be, but I don't know, he's got something there. That was not bad at all. Okay, I just had Lindsay Lohan in an advert for Verizon. Now I've got that same American Home Shield advert again. Oh my God. At least give me different adverts. And FanDuel again? Oh my God, this is wasted on me. I'm not even American. I don't need American Home Shield for my home coverage. I don't even think I could place a bet with FanDuel. You might as well advertise Coke or something like that, Oh my God. Don't just show me the same flipping adverts. Okay, I got a different one. Sattva Classic. It's a mattress. There's a woman jumping on a bed. Luxury. We're just watching the mattress being made. Complimentary in-home delivery. There's a woman doing yoga on her mattress. Why don't they show us what people really do on mattresses? Do you know what I mean? Why don't they show us that? Cowards. Okay, we've gone back. Here's Vanity Project. Let's talk about right here, right now. So Jackson's a bit upset that he's going to find out his opponent at the same time as everyone else. It's wrong how they're trying to big dog our dog. Okay, we're just hearing from Swipe right now. They're just saying who it might be. It might be Dante. It might be Idris. Here's Kylie. You look a bit stressed, says Kylie. Kylie says, who's going to be the first to lose their title? They're making a big deal out of who Stevie's going to select. What if it's Steam Pig? Steam Pig, Steam Pig, Steam Pig. It might be the Steam Pig. Okay, here's Kylie Ray. Yeah, they're trying to make that like the big hook of the show. Who is Stevie going to name as the #1 contender? I do love that when she jumps in and just lies there. I like her music as well, actually. Dun 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 dun. That's fine. I think that works. I'd probably change the graphics though. They do love a name in front of an absolute generic background, don't they? Here's Mason. This looks like Spunk, doesn't it? Jesus Christ. What's that meant to be? Yes, Mason Holiday, Layla Diggs, dancing their way down. I tell you what, there's lots of yeet and lots of skeet as part of Mason Holiday's graphic package. These are my girls. Yes. Oh, Pete Rosenberg wants to do a TikTok with Robert Stone where they do those moves. Okay, here we go then. Match number 2. Kylie Ray against Mason Holiday. Let's get rid of the poll. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, they're locking up. And we are underway, working on the arm there of Mason Holiday. So that first match you lot said was good, 96. I think that's very, very fair. I've labelled that as fair. Mason going around, working on the arm of Kylie Ray. Down goes Kylie Ray with Mason Holiday in control. I don't think we're going to get a long match out of this. Lovely work there by Kylie Ray. That's really impressive. Lovely reversal. Kipping up. She's got the arm round the back of Mason there. Now she's coming through. Nice. So fireman carry into an arm bar by the looks of it. Mason is getting up to her feet. Kylie Ray up as well. Mason takes Kylie Ray over. She grabs the arm as well. Double wrist lock. Daze, did you see that one guy who won't get a haircut until Man United win 5 in a row? He started it last season and now he's got a massive afro. Oh, really? No, I have not seen that. Jeez, 5 in a row. He might never cut his hair again. Dude might end up needing dreads. Kylie Ray in control. Shoulder barge going over. Jump over the top there by Mason. Kylie round the back, rolling up Mason. 1. Just a 1. Against the ropes. Flip through. 1. No joy. Again, down. Looking. Take over. Lovely work there by Kylie. Kylie waves over at Mason Holiday. Lots of respect in this match. Kylie showing that she is levels above Mason Holiday here, but Mason Holiday's doing okay. Again, locking up. Kylie, side headlock. Kylie going over against the ropes, duck underneath. Oh, Kylie goes down. Shoulder barge there by Mason. has been teaming with Layla Diggs and dancing their way to success. Jumping over the top, gets caught. Oh, down 1, 2, no joy. Kylie kicks out. Mason in control. Still keeping a hold of the arm. They're just talking on commentary what a win would do for Mason Holiday, and they're just saying it would be an absolute game changer if Mason could get a win over Kylie Ray. She's up top. She comes down. Yeah. Takes Mason Holiday down. Uppercut coming in there by Kylie Ray. Mason down. Kylie over the other side. Looking to charge in. Cannonball! Dragging Mason Holiday away from the corner. 1, 2. Shoulder up. I gotta tell you, this match has already gone longer than I was expecting. I didn't think they would give it this much time. But, yeah. They have given it this much time. Again, we got a bit of a chin lock being applied here by the looks of it. Daze, do we think Kylie Ray should be on NXT? I think she could be on NXT. I'm not too worried about that, to be honest, because I think she really brings a lot to Evolve. So, yes, she will be on NXT. There's absolutely no reason as to why she's not there, other than I think Evolve genuinely needs some women of, like, a high caliber. I think if you want to watch Kylie Ray, gives you a reason to tune into Evolve, and you do need that. I don't know what they'll do, actually, when Kylie Ray goes. I wonder if they'll find some more NXT talent that's just not really being utilised. I wouldn't be shocked to see a Thea Hale in Evolve. I wouldn't be shocked by that at all. Splash there by Mason on Kylie too. So Kylie Ray might end up going up. Maybe Thea Hale gets used here. Mason looking to grab the leg, turning over. Single leg Boston. That light has gone again. Single leg Boston Crab being applied. And again, kicking out there at Mason. Shot coming into the midsection by... Oh, and again, another shot coming in there by Kylie Ray. Mason against the ropes, going over the other sides. Jumping over. Clothesline. Down goes Mason. And again. Mason. In the middle of the ring. Going over against the ropes. Kylie against the ropes. Takes over Mason. Rolling through. Kips up. Another kick coming in there by Kylie. So Kylie is down on her hands and knees. Yeah, we're doing a lights out stream here. Going up again. Moonsault there by Kylie. 1, 2. Oh my God. This match continued. This match going way longer than I expected. I am not a fan of Chewy, said Glockness. Brian said, I think Kylie Ray is really good. Kylie Ray against the ropes. Mason coming back in the ring. Kylie Ray on the outside. Looking a little bit frustrated. Gets back in. Mason rolling up Kylie. 1, 2. That ain't going to do it. Mason goes back to the corner. Kylie Ray coming over. Big boot coming in there by Mason. Charging in, going over, taking over. Kylie. 1, 2. No joy. Reversed. 2. I gotta tell you, man, I think this match is a little plodding. Crowd are really quiet for this. I don't think they've managed to kind of build it and like really keep a hold of the fans, if you will. Backslides. Crossface. Crossface is in. Oh, was that a tap? It looked like she was about to tap. That looks like she's tapping. Now she's tapping. She keeps tapping once. She's like, Yeah, I think that should have been a little bit I think that should have been a bit shorter, to be honest. Kylie Ray did some nice moves in there, though. I mean, I think they gave Mason Holiday a really long workout, but a lot of that match just felt a bit plodding. Okay, Kylie Ray gets the victory. One thing that's not in talent. Okay, Kylie Ray saying to Mason, come over here. Is there going to be a handshake? Look, hand extended there by Kylie Ray. Mason shakes the hand of Kylie Ray. Respect being shown. Smile on the face of Kylie Ray. Dun 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 dun. Right, Daze, with the excitement of AJ Lee, I was expecting you to start SmackDown already. Well, it did cross my mind, to be honest. It did cross my mind. Okay, we've got Jax Presley. We got Harley Riggins. Okay, we're built for size and power. This is the next step in professional wrestling. Okay. Up next, Harley Riggins, Jax Presley against Adrenaline Drip. We've still got Stevie Turner's announcement as well. I thought the first match was okay. You lot said was good 96. I found that second match to be a bit plodding, and actually you could have took a good chunk of time out of it, and I think it probably would have been a bit better. Let's see what they can do with this next one. Big Time said little bit of lag. Oh yeah, there was actually. Yeah, there was. To be honest with you, there is a little bit of a power issue in the house we've kind of been getting, and I've actually got the computer plugged into a different plug socket. I think if I hadn't have done that, I think we actually would have completely lost the stream at least a couple of times. That's why my light keeps going out. That's still plugged into the old plug. So I think we're actually quite fortunate that we've just not outright lost the stream completely. So I'll take a touch of lag. I'll take a light going out as long as it allows us to just keep going. So I'll take those things. It also fills me with a bit of confidence that hopefully we should be okay come Friday if there are any issues. The 40 circuit, we can work around it. Okay, we got Tate Wilder. We got Draco Knox. Tate Wilder's the cowboy guy. Draco Knox is quite good, actually. I remember seeing him compete, and he's actually a good wrestler. Ridge Holland is that door. That's not his name. That's not his name. His name is Steam Pig. That's his name. Okay, here's Adrenaline Drip. Daze, would you say AJ's work with Dolph and Big E was the best thing? I don't know. I enjoyed that period, but it might be amongst the most memorable. But her work with Daniel Bryan was really memorable as well. And of course, she had a bit of time with John Cena. But yeah, I enjoyed her work with Dolph and Big E. And obviously, we looked at some of the little clips of her career in Unseen, that iconic one with Big E slapping her. I mean, there isn't loads of like amazing AJ Lee matches to like recommend. She has a good feud with Paige. She has a good feud with Caitlyn. There's definitely matches that, you know, can be found, but I think actually it's probably not a reach to think that some of her best in-ring work I really think could happen on this next run. I don't know how she's going to look, of course, but this is why it's so exciting, because not only are we going to get AJ Lee coming back, we legitimately might get the best version of AJ Lee, because the women's division is at a level now where it can bring the best out in her. I don't think it was set up to bring the best out in her when she was around 10 years ago. But her against Roxanne, her against Io Sky. Mate. This is going to be sick. I'm so excited. Adrenaline drip. There we go. Right. It'll be interesting if when Smiley Kylie turns heel, said Chris. I was hoping that we weren't gonna, that I wasn't gonna get a migraine and need to dim the lights, says Lovecat. So I'm sorry to hear that. Big Time said wrestling across the board died last week. Collision did 195. Did it? Right. Dude's channeling Diesel, isn't he? Tag being mates. Size-wise, this is incredible. Look at Jack Cartwheel. What's he doing? Tag being mates. In comes Cappuccino. Oh, look at that by Jack. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Guys, it is not even going to be... Oh, my God. Some of the stuff we're seeing in Evolve right now. Oh, my God. Guys, we're going to eat so good in this match. These guys are cooking. These guys are cooking. This is why we watch this. Because we are doing some cooking. Right now, Cappuccino backbreaker. Oh my God, give this match some time. Adrenaline drip are very quickly becoming absolutely unmissable. Unmissable. Into the ring steps. Into the ring post goes Cappuccino. Chucked back into the ring. Going for a cover. 1, 2. Kick out there by Cappuccino. Right, Daze. Do you see Oba has stated that Thanos is a big inspiration due to how memorable and iconic he is? I saw the quote, yes. Inspiration can come from lots of different places, can't it? Oh, there's its goal. It's goal. Oh, mate, I'll watch that. Jamar Hampton, it's goal against Adrenaline Drip. It's goal. Right, we've got Cappuccino Jones down. This guy's huge, isn't he? Harley Riggins competed in college football, Division I, Michigan State. Okay, he's got a knee right in the back there of Cappuccino Jones. Cappuccino is being kept grounded at the moment, trying to find a way up to his feet. I have literally only just noticed the little cups of coffee on his jeans that he seems to have applied himself. And the AD. What's that mean? He's got AD written on his buttock. Lands down. Shot coming in. Oh, Adrenaline Drip. I was like, his name's Cappuccino Jones. Why has he got AD? But Adrenaline, I get it now. I get it. That's the name of the team. Cappuccino Jones is down. That means he's made these himself, probably at the weekend. Tag being made. In comes Cartwheel. Oh, mate, Cartwheel is so good. Cartwheel is so good. Oh, my God. When I grow up, I want to be Jack Cartwheel. Shots coming in there by Cartwheel. Over the other side. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't even know what he's doing. But it's a sling blades. Oh, my God. Evolve. Going up. Top rope, kick coming in there. Riggins goes down. Look at him! Oh my God, I can only imagine that flipping Javon Evans watches Jack Cartwheel and takes notes. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, not even a 2, though. I cannot even begin to tell you the things that he's doing, because the things he's doing don't make any sense. It's like we've broken the Matrix. Cappuccino Jones is getting in. You only have to look at Jack Cartwheel and just watch him for a few moments, and you totally understand why he is signed to a WWE ID contract. Cappuccino. Oh, big right hand. Sometimes you've just got to punch a dude in the face. Kick coming in there by Cappuccino. Clothesline there by Cappuccino. Oh, God, what an enjoyable match. Cappuccino to go. Gets caught, though. Here's Cartwheel. Cartwheel. Oh. Cappuccino Jones got thrown into Cartwheel. Cartwheel down. Now we've got the big guys in control. Cartwheel, I think, has hurt his mouth. Oh, mate. 1, 2, 3. Dude just picked him up, and as he was falling, he got speared midair. Well done to everyone involved in that match. I am applauding, and I didn't even realize I was doing it. Wow. Oh, that was good. That was good. What a win for Presley and Riggins. I was applauding. People said that last match was good 100. Really? I am surprised. I really struggled with that second match. You thought the Kylie Ray match was better than the Shawn Legacy match? Did you? Did you really? Did you? If you thought that Kylie Ray match was better than the Adrenaline Drip match, we're going to have some serious words, you and me. We're going to have a very serious conversation. Yeah? Think very carefully about your votes. We got a WrestleMania 42 ad, yes. James said at this rate, you're going to vote Evolve, the show of the year. Well, I mean, I thought the first match was good. I thought the second match was bad. I thought the third match was great. So it probably, now we're getting an announcement from Stevie Turner. It's going to shake out as being a really solid spine. Yeah, off for him. If we'd have just made that Kylie Ray match shorter, I wouldn't really have too much to grumble about here, yeah. I do enjoy it, Paul. This is not a chore for me. I do enjoy it. And you never know when you're going to get a Kendal Gray, a Kylie Armstrong, a Steam Pig. What's this? I'm not even paying attention. Mike Cunningham. Oh, they're talking about... Oh, they're going to mention Knock X Pro. Imagine if they do. There's Reality of Wrestling. Oh, is this... Black and Brave Wrestling? Elite Pro Wrestling Training Center. Dun, 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 dun. Chaotic. Who will be the next to be ID'd? I sort of missed the start of that. Right, here's Stevie Turner. So she's in the ring and she's going to make an announcement. Why doesn't she wrestle anymore? What happened with her wrestling? She used to be a wrestler. Jackson Drake is still looking for a #1 contender. Okay. Vanity Project are coming out. What are those boots as well? Da-na-na, na-na-na. No, no, no. I don't think the Prime Minister's happy at being interrupted. But Jackson Drake is here. Daze, they had It's Goal on the video package. I love It's Goal. It's Goal. Okay. Right, we've got Vanity Project in the ring. Yeah, why do you treat us like we're some bench players? We're the top guys. So, Brad's saying we're like LeBron James and Steph Curry. Swipe right. Here's Keanu Carver. Oh, is this going to be the #1 challenger, Keanu Carver? I'm not going to beg for nothing, says Keanu. Keanu's come out. Okay, tell me who it's going to be. Oh, Brooks Jensen's coming out. Brooks Jensen. So Brooks has come out. He's got like a sports jacket on. I don't mind that look for him, you know. I don't mind the look. Has he got a mic problem? It just sounds a little quiet. I can see it in your eyes that you want a new Evolve champ. There's one man that can get the job done. Yeah, I'm not sold on Bam 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 Bammer. Oh my god, we're getting the Steam Pig! We're getting the Steam Pig! Oh, they're still not calling him Steam Pig though. Still calling him Ridge Holland. Oh, Tate Wilder attacks from behind. Tate Wilder attacks from behind. Well, I don't think it's going to end up being any of these people. Steam Pig, Steam Pig, Steam Pig, Steam Pig. Okay, you lot said that last match was great 63. We're back on track now. Well, it's not going to be Keanu. It's not going to be Brooks, unless it's going to be all of them. Triple threat. Triple threat. Tuts. He calls her Tuts. I'll beat anyone you put me in the ring with. What about a fatal four-way? Put Bryce in there as well. If I'm Prime Minister, okay. You against Bryce, against Brooks. We did a fatal four-way. It's going to be a fatal four-way. I've decided. We did a fatal 4-way for the women. Fatal 4-way. It's going to be a big announcement. Here we go. Come on. Oh, guys, I've got another scoop. It's genius. Evolve. Championship. Yeah. Against Keanu Carver. And Brooks Jensen. Do one more and. Oh, she's a triple threat. Oh, you should have made it fatal 4-way. Should have made it a fatal 4-way. She could have put Bryce in there. But there we go. It is going to be a triple threat. It is going to be a multi-person. I might be working out of this place. My worker agreed I shouldn't be in the middle of nowhere. I might move somewhere better, said Sonny. Oh, that's good, buds. Okay, triple threat match made. And right now we've just got some attacks on the outside. We got Vanity Project suplexing Brooks. Right now, on the under the ring, we've got a table being brought out. Okay, they've gone and got a table. Where's this going? Might have been a bit better if the table had, for some reason, already been set up. Looking for a suplex on the outside. Brooks Jensen fighting back. He's battling away with Vanity Projects. In the ring. Oh, shot coming in. We got Keanu Carver. It does feel a bit of a... I don't know, man. This brawl feels a little flat. I don't know why. Some of the shots look really weak. Oh, this could be a good spot, though. Could be a really good spot. That's a good spot. Jackson Drake thrown to the outside by Keanu Carver. Brooks going over, grabbing a hold of Jackson. Choke slam, going to put him through the table. Good choke slam. Good choke slam. Yeah, I feel like that brawl was a bit flat, but I like that spot by Keanu. I like the choke slam. Next week, then, triple threat match. Keanu Carver, Jackson Drake, Brooks Jensen. Brooks pointing over at that Evolve Championship, says that's going to be coming back with him, and that is this week's Evolve. We got it in the end. That was quite a long episode, probably because I kept getting ad breaks. But that was quite a long episode. Fake table. It didn't even have Slim Jim on it, said Glockness. That's a really good point, actually. Glockness, you make a really good point. It was quite a timid brawl. That was an awesome chokeslam, says Danny. Well, get your thoughts in. What did you think about this week's episode? I think it was a bit of a mixed bag. I think there was good, there was bad, there was highs, there was lows. I think, thank God for that adrenaline drip match, because that was just so good. Sean Legacy showing that he is still one of the big players in this division. I don't mind him feuding with Idris Enofe. Don't mind that at all. I think he will get his hands on that title eventually. But Brooks Jensen, Keanu Carver, Jackson Drake, they're going to be in a triple threat match next week. So the Evolve Championship's going to be on the line. No champion has lost their belt since winning it yet. We've still only got our first time winners carrying those belts. I think Jackson Drake finds a way of retaining. But Keanu Carver could absolutely get his hands on that belt. He could absolutely get his hands on that belt. So, yeah, I don't know. I sort of feel like it's probably like a 6.5, maybe something along those lines. All things considered, acceptable. I enjoyed the announcement. Something wrong with the brawl at the end, and I can't quite put my finger as to what it was. We are going to have a great SmackDown this week, said David. Trini said there was a lot less lows on Evolve than Raw and NXT. William Hensey said, damn it, Daze. I like LSU. You created a monster. LSU. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Sean said, Daze, could we see Bryce get kicked out of Vanity Project for getting Jackson Drake put in a triple threat? Well, I don't know that he'll get kicked out for that reason, but he's definitely going to get kicked out eventually. I think we've sort of known from the start he just doesn't fit that group. You know, that group is like frat boys, and I don't see the dude that looks like he goes to flipping heavy metal concerts as being a frat boy. I mean, he's just never fitted the aesthetic of that group. So I think we knew we'd get kicked out eventually. I'm not sure that this is what is going to do it. It could do. It absolutely could do. But I think it might just be another reason that's added as to why he does get kicked out eventually. I thought AJ Lee was going to return on Evolve, said Asib. Well, it's why I tuned in, actually, just in case. I think you've got to watch every WWE program right now because she could come back at any time. So we know she's going to be wrestling at WrestlePalooza. But yeah, she could have come back tonight, but no. Our attention now turns to SmackDown. Days, just do a 48-hour stream until Friday. I'm tempted. Although I do have Unseen and things to do, so I do also need to go as a result. But yes, that was okay. I will take that. Evolve, once again, does more than enough to warrant tuning in and doing a stream for. And yeah, good. Really do like that Adrenaline Drip team. Keanu Carver is the GOAT, says Garrett. Right, we're done. Okay, thanks a lot for joining. Really appreciate the support, guys. Let me just do some of these super chats because I do keep forgetting to finish by looking. I need to get into the habit of checking finally. So, hello, Sydney and Matt Peb becoming supporters. Really appreciate it. Shakeem said, can you tell me who your scoop are? I want to know the scoop too. Can I tell you who my scoop is? What? Can you tell me who your scoop are? I don't even know what that means. I have a contact within WWE that gives me accurate information. They've done it once, and it is accurate. So that is my source, and it has taken the wrestling world by storm today. That's all you need to know. Joe said, don't forget us when you become a celebrity. No, I won't. I will remember this community when I am off at VIP parties. I mean, I won't think of you much. I'll just be like, someone might mention, like, you used to do YouTube, didn't you, before you was a world famous journalist? And I'll be like, oh, did I? I remember working in retail, and then I remember 2025 getting Scoop of the Year. And I remember getting the Scooby-Doo Lifetime Achievement Award in 2020. I don't remember what I did in between. And then I'll be like, no, yes, no, I did. I did a few streams, yes. And there was a little community, actually. They seemed all right. So, yeah, I will remember you guys. And Joe said you was referenced on WrestleLamia today. Well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, that is it. Dream come true. That is absolutely, I mean, that's why I got in this game, so that I could be mentioned on the WrestleLamia channel. Well, isn't that a flipping badge of honor? So there we go. Right, thanks a lot for joining. Appreciate the support, and I will see you again next time.